We were probably a rebound away from winning a championship.
Overtime game in a grand final was 14 years ago. Davis is off the mark. Suarez cleans it up, adds the two and ties it away. Timeout Adelaide, 4.6 to play.
And that's a tough pill to swallow for anyone on the roster. A weird position personally because I didn't actually get in the game.
Inside 60 seconds of play. Malawatz has blocked the pass again. He goes to work and then a statement done. But watch Malawatz and they can start celebrating in Sydney now.
There was just a lot of thoughts spinning from a personal level and from a team level of like, could I have done this, could I have done that? But ultimately it was kind of out of my hands.
For the third time in the last 5 years, Sydney reigns as kings of the NBL jungle.
Look, man, obviously like proud in a lot of ways getting that far, but going that far and being one rebound essentially away from being an NBL champion is something I probably will not forget for a while.
Walk me through your pre-game routine. Like, what does a game day look like for you before the game?
It's cliche, but my work is done like before the game day. Go grab a coffee with the boys, played some Uno, and then I just try and nap for as long as I can. Today I got lucky with 20 minutes, but I'm in bed for like 3 hours just trying to get as much rest as I can. I get woken up by my roommate Emmett starts cooking. You smell it. I wake up, I cook, I eat, and then I get here. I like getting here about 2 hours before. Try and like get out of my head a little bit for the game. Probably an hour on the clock. I start my meditation, start dialing in my visualization.
And the same routine for the NBL?
I'd say in the NBL, I'm a little more anxious because there's just so much more unknown.
Yeah.
My role is dependent on, is there foul trouble? Is there a matchup? Which way does the game go? Whereas NBL 1, I kind of know what I'm signing up for. There's probably more excitement, whereas the NBL is a little more like unsure and kind of dealing with the anxiousness of like what my role might look like. Yeah. Game day in NBL 1, I'm got to be prepared to play up to like 40. Yeah. So undercooking it's probably the way to go. Whereas NBL, my range is probably that 10 to 25 minute. So I'm probably doing a little more work in the week leading up and a little more work day of the game. Yeah. So I'm not underdone come game time. Look, I mean, Kenny did a good job. I think we knew coming in, like at this level especially, like he can really finish at the rim. He's a great driver, going right, can go kind of both ways and kind of control his body around the hoop. Yeah, he got it off early. I had to slow that down a little bit because that wasn't the intent. We kind of wanted to just stay in front of him and force him to shoot tough ones, but he did a really good job getting the rim. Could have done a better job of just building that wall of defense. As I said, they got 3 guys who can really hurt. The other 2 we can definitely provide a bit of help off, and we needed to probably do a better job building that wall and keeping Kenny out. Yep.
You were down a little bit in that first quarter and you started hitting your shots. Like, what sort of was going through your mind when they're dropping?
When they're dropping? Let's go.
India. That I do know is Emmett. From deep. Jackson. There we go. The third time of trying. Rockingham dropped the 3.
For me right now, it's really attacking the 3 ball because I can really shoot at a high level. I know that. We did a really good job coming out the gates. Like that's kind of the brand of basketball. We've only had 2 games together as a group. I think we want to play and it's probably best suited to us. We're not huge, so getting the pace of the game up, probably in our favor. Really good job of that. We kind of just heated them up. They were shooting quick shots. It's just kind of like feeling our way into this thing, but we're super excited because we have so much game time to go and impact the game. So that's definitely how we want to play.
Can't quite there, and Harris, White, the hesitation, Durnan, and again! 2 for 2, Travis Durnan, 1 from him.
I had a lot of energy. We had a lot of energy as a group. Things were swinging our way for sure. I think at that point it was just kind of harboring that energy of like, all right, we've got them where we want them. Let's keep running it up and hopefully they'll keep fading out.
With the steal, and it's all Rockingham at the moment. As Isaac White off balance, does not matter.
You almost broke the record for most points scored in a half. Is that something you're going to try break this season?
Well, I mean, it's achievable, I think. I do think we have another gear in us. Everyone was making shots in the first half, but I mean, if it's one more bucket, like we all miss one. Just get one more of those to go down. I'd probably expect that we do get that at some point if we can continue to kind of get the tempo of the game up and playing at our pace.
What was the message at halftime?
I think we kind of knew that they were going to change something up. Like they hadn't showed much of a zone yet. We know that they have that in their arsenal. The vibe was to try and figure out what the game plan difference was going to be and then kind of try and get back to our mojo of getting up and down.
That unique wind-up he's got, it's so effective. What are you placing the odds at that Rockingham reached triple figures before 3/4 time? Well, that'll help.
So you come out in the third, you're still scoring, but defensively you probably let up more than you wanted.
Yeah.
What was sort of going on there?
I think we all just got a little lazy. I think we kind of took our foot off the pedal a little bit. A lot of blow-bys, me included. Kenny, Bertram, Jock, all the rest of it. We're getting space and kind of getting to the foul line, getting some easier looks, and that's kind of not where we started the game and not where we needed to be. Kind of let it get a little bit out of hand, and again, you know, in bigger games or bigger occasions and stuff like that, we know that that's kind of not the world we want to live in.
White thought about it. Meagle closing out pretty quickly. Like, oh, a lovely little shimmy. Isaac White again. Spot, but Durnan. Oh, that's a great finish from Travis Durnan. And they draw the contact from Meagle on White. And he'll get the end one as well. White drains it. Big bucket for Rockingham.
They did a good job getting us out of our stuff a little bit, slowing us down, junking the game up. We know what the game plan is against the zone. We kind of reiterated what that was, and then we kind of reminded ourselves that it's going to be done on the defensive end. The easiest offense for us is when we can get stops and throw it ahead and stuff like that, and kind of getting back to like, let's get the game on our terms and run it out a little bit, and we should be fine.
Very tense game of basketball as Perry turns it over. Good hand in there from Harris. White, pull up three!
But guys like me and Mike and Em loves to run and throw ahead, and Boof obviously can shoot it. Like, we can drill it from everywhere. So if we can get that game going up and down and keep locating our shooters and knock them down, I think you'll see some pretty good halves from us. But again, we know we set the table on the defensive end. When we can get stops and get it out and play free flowing, like we have the talent and the you know, the smarts to kind of get great looks for us. Yeah. As I said to you in the preseason, like, I'm here to win the championship. This feels a lot like the year I won it in Mackay 2 years ago. With Toddy Blanchfield, Emmett, guys like that. Like, there's a collective buy-in of like, it doesn't matter which way the ball is going. We set the table on the defensive end, which I think is the sustainable way to play. 40's great, but much rather get the win and have 10.
And then what are you trying to take from this season going into NBL next year?
Kind of what I said. Look, I've established myself defensively a lot more than I have growing up. I've taken some strides there. I think the strides I need to take offensively is just becoming that super confident, doesn't waver, doesn't depend on results shooter. I can do a little bit inside, I can do a bit like handling the ball and stuff like that, but especially with DJ's now gone, there's that vacancy of like, we need a spot up shooter. Bryce obviously attracts a ton of attention. I need to just step into shots and make them. That's why hopefully this year I continue to make them at a high level in the NBL 1, but that's where my mind's at in terms of my development. Like, just keep my mind on it, keep myself accountable of like, this is a good shot for me and my team. And this is what's going to translate at the next level for me.
Good catching up with you, bro. Good luck.
My guy, good to see you. Appreciate you, bro.